We all get consumed by something. Music, film, a good book, perhaps even that new healthy lifestyle. On Consumed, we talk to people about what's consuming them. So, let's get consumed. Do you want to get a box of tissues?
I might, just in case.
Hello, and welcome to Consumed. This week, we're going to be consuming Tom Beecham. I don't know why I said it like that.
Hello.
Hello, Tom. How are
Is
you?
that right? Yeah, I'm really good. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Mm.
And we both have colds. Just going to put that out there at the start. This is going to be a sick episode.
Stick.
Yeah.
I've got tea. Have you got
I've
any,
got a peppermint
sort of-
tea. Yeah.
Nice. Mine's apple and cinnamon or something, I think.
Yeah,
It's a sleepy time tea, so hopefully I don't nod off during this episode.
Hopefully not. That would be quite funny. No one's fallen asleep yet, so you could be the first. What did you have for dinner?
Oh man, I had toast, but I had kind of nice toast because I had it with leftover chickpea curry, this veggie thing that we really like to do called Marry Me Chickpeas.
Mm-hmm.
It's on BBC Good Food. You seem like you've heard of Marry Me Chickpeas.
I've not heard of Marry Me Chickpeas. I can't really eat chickpeas. They don't go well for me. It's interesting that you said that you had toast.
Yeah.
And then you were like, on the toast, I had a curry. You didn't just have curry with toast.
It was just leftovers. Do you know what I mean? From the other night, we had a nice, I cooked the other night, but it's like chickpeas with like sun-dried tomatoes, and Sarah likes to make it with creme fraiche rather than double cream, and like paprika and stuff. It's really good. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And so had that with toast of all things.
Well, you opened with the toast. When you said you had toast, I assumed you were just going to say like...
Yeah, no. It was a very non-glamorous dinner. I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel that hungry a lot of the time in the evenings. My lunch and my breakfast are my more important meals, I'd say.
Yeah, that is a sensible way of doing it because that's when you're going to use the calories.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I hate, I can't sleep if I eat after 7.
Yeah, same.
I don't sleep well. It's really annoying.
I am the same. I don't know if that is that a recent thing? Is that just getting older, or...
I'd say of the last 5 years, I've really noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same for me. Well, I was doing intermittent fasting for a while. And then because I was kind of paying attention to when I ate, I didn't eat after 7 p.m. And I really noticed when I did that actually I didn't sleep well at all. And actually I did eat a bowl of cereal late last night and I didn't sleep very well. And then I woke up with a sore throat.
Right.
Did it to myself.
Yeah. You always forget it. And then I used to be able to eat like cheese and bread and beer and like all sorts at like 11 p.m. in bed watching Netflix.
Yeah, I think I've done that with you actually.
And like if I do that now, I get like a cheese hangover. I feel it's horrible. So yeah, no, best avoided.
Yeah,
I can't do that anymore.
So when I was intermittent fasting, it was actually about, I was listening to the Dr. Michael Mosley Just One Thing podcast, and it was change your meal times, and basically they were saying like, don't eat too early in the morning, you got to let your body wake up, and then don't eat late at night because your body's trying to shut down, and if you put food in it, the body's like, what's going on, are we still going here or what?
Yeah.
But your body's trying to shut down, so it doesn't break it down properly, so actually you'll put on weight if you eat later because the body is going into sleep mode.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
so actually, yes, like breakfast and lunch, if they're bigger meals, that's when you use the calories afterwards whilst you're out and about in the day. So that's the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I do it like that. I still eat quite a big meal in the evening, but yeah.
Yeah. I try. Often I don't want to eat in the morning. But I make myself because I've got to be ready for the day.
Yes, exactly. You kind of, if I'm not eating now, like when am I?
Yeah. But the intermittent fasting, I did that for a while as well. It's good.
Yeah.
You get loads of you get really weird around the afternoon. You get all this energy. I don't know if you felt that. I got really energized in the afternoon.
Yeah, which instead of having a slump.
Once you break through the hunger.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I did it, I was never really that hungry. I kind of ate when I felt like I needed to, rather than just being like I kind of thought about eating rather than I would be so lazy with eating before. I would just walk in the house and just eat something. Do you know what I mean? And when I started thinking about it, it was much easier to control my weight, and I generally felt better about it as well.
What about those habits?
Yeah, I know.
It's a habit of I have a habit of right now of coming home and eating chocolate as soon as I get in. It's
Do you
just
leave it
like
by
it's
the
like
front
my
door?
little thing for myself. Yeah, almost. And I'm really disappointed if we run out and I'm like, open the cover like,
Yeah. Just leave it
and
under the doormat, so when you get
yeah,
get home, you can just take it straight out. Yeah,
yeah,
perfect. Yeah, and thing
yeah,
is though, that's a habit as well, like, if I start eating chocolate, especially in the afternoon when you have that little dip, my body at the same time the next day is just like, "Chocolate?" And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm
"Yeah."
fully in the grasps of that addiction right now,
Yeah.
and I have been for about a year probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I kicked
It's
it for a bit, but it's back. It's definitely back. Definitely back. Well, what have
that's
you been
good.
consuming recently?
I've been doing a lot of I don't know, sort of painting and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
you know. So I've been really delving back recently. I got just when you're painting and it's like sometimes you listen to all the stuff that you're like, I don't know, this isn't interesting, and you just want to go back to what's true and original. And
Yeah.
so I've fallen back to Queens of the Stone Age
Oh,
and Eagles of Death Metal and Pantera. Just like I don't know, I don't think heavy music and painting go well together at all. But for some reason I've been doing it. I feel like you'll get a worse end result if you paint frantically.
I
You need to listen to something relaxing. But I also found that I had a lot of wall to cover. So I was like,
yes.
just going like rhythmically with it. And it was really nice to revisit the old stuff. And especially Queens of the Stone Age. They're so good. And I don't really think I gave them enough credit. I always liked them, but I never realized what genius Josh Homme is
Yeah.
until like very recently. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah. Like he's just written just like all of those like multiple albums are just amazing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, like, there's always at least one song on the album that's just like a pop banger. It's just like, that's a
Yeah.
pop song,
Oh yeah, he can
That's
write
great.
he did the stoner rock and then went and then, did the same sounds which were
Mm.
awesome, but not very accessible and just made super poppy, wicked songs.
Yeah.
No
I'm pleased
problem.
that you clarified you were painting walls, because if someone didn't know, they would just assumed that you were just painting a portrait.
I wish I could do you ever paint or draw?
Well, yeah, with the kids.
Yeah, oh, that sounds fun, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
draw with
but
the
not
kids.
like, yeah,
Well,
just
we
sort of
were
finger
in
painting around.
do you know the shop Sostrian Green? Sostrian Green? I think it's Danish. It's like a Danish shop that sells
I
crafty bits, and it sells all sorts. It's hard to describe. Anyway, there's one in
mm.
Harrogate. We were in there the other day, and there was just like they'd have art supplies, and there was a watercolor set. And I said to Amy, I was like, "It'd be great, in the evening on holiday when we're in France, when the kids have gone to bed and we're sitting on the veranda drinking rosé, if we, paint a watercolor."
Yeah! I
We were
love
like,
that.
"Yeah,
That's awesome. Like,
yeah,
I
that'd be
don't
good
think
fun."
we remember to do things like that enough as adults.
No,
And
I
I've definitely had the odd afternoon with Sarah where it's just like we made origami or something because
yeah,
it's just like nice to do. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't cost anything. Yeah. So yeah, definitely
yeah. There's
down
loads.
to paint, but don't have any talent whatsoever. That doesn't matter. Who
That
needs
doesn't
talent?
matter. It's just
No.
it's just an expression of
Yeah.
your of whatever state of mind you're in at that moment.
Mm.
Anyway, back to Queens of Stone Age.
Oh yeah.
I've always loved Queens of Stone Age, but whenever I've seen them live, I've always been underwhelmed, and I don't know
I've
if it's
never seen them live.
well, I saw them like they were on. So I saw Rage Against the Machine headline Reading Festival, and it must have been 2008,
Mm.
and Queens of the Stone Age were on beforehand, and we were like, "Great, Queens of the Stone Age and Rage Against the Machine, this is brilliant." And
Wow.
during their set, I was like quite close to the front, and I was with Chris Gunter, friend of the show,
Mm.
and I we could basically turn to each other and just be like, "This isn't very loud, is it?" Like, no, if Rage are on at this volume, this is going to be rubbish. And then Rage came on, and they were really loud, and it's I don't know, they're just
They did the trick where they put the openers quieter than the main guy. That's really annoying. That's a shame because nothing kills a show like it's being too quiet.
yeah, and also as well, I think the trouble is I expect them to be absolutely amazing, and they're good. They're playing
Well,
everything really well, but
yeah,
they never blow me away.
but I guess their studio productions are they're so brilliantly done in the
Mm,
studio that maybe yeah,
doesn't quite
it's
translate.
hard to bring that out on stage.
Well, I've never seen them when they had Nick Oliveri on bass, and I think those shows would have been slightly more wild because he was,
Do you know what?
he was naked,
Yeah.
wasn't he, most of the time?
I don't think his mental health is in a good. I've been diving in actually and like watching old interviews and stuff
Yeah,
because I've been listening to music again, and yeah, it's definitely a tumultuous relationship with that guy and Josh. Tommy. Yeah, and didn't he kick him out of the band because he was like, I don't know, domestic abuse or something. I don't know. There's
Something
something.
along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah,
was just got a bit too much. I think they all did a lot of drugs and did a lot of were very silly together and quite immature and rock starry together. But
yeah,
then I think it just went a bit too far, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
But
They were a great band, great band.
great band.
I did actually listen to I haven't listened to them in a long time, but then Go With The Flow popped up on Spotify
Mm.
the other day, and when I was on a lesson, and I was chatting to a pupil, and I just went, "Sorry." I just, like, cranked it up, and I was like, "This is a great song." And anyway, he was in agreement with me that it was a great song,
Was it his first exposure to it?
I don't think so. I think he'd heard it
Mm.
before.
Do you know how old is that student?
18.
Oh man, like all my students listen to music that is 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
they don't, but I wonder if it's similar the way that, we listen to Nirvana.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like they're a current band, but they don't like everything that they like bring to me. I'm like, how is you're listening to music that that was coming out when I was your age? Like, do you know what I mean?
Like what?
Just I don't know, like Strokes or like Paramore, and like a
Nice.
lot, like some of
Yeah.
them are really into Paramore. There was one I really liked called Nastiona. It really reminded me of. I was like, what is that? It's quite good. And she was like, it's called Nastiona. It really reminded me of Blonde Redhead. And I looked it up, and it was I don't know some woman from like 2003. And I was
Hmm.
like, oh, okay,
No, don't
you
remember
know,
them. Yeah.
just I don't know. I guess they just access it.
Yeah, but I mean, we
I don't know
listened.
the way that anybody would. I suppose
Yeah.
you dig a little bit, or
Yeah. But I mean, like when we were teenagers, we listened to Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin.
I guess so. I guess
Yeah.
it's not that weird, is it?
It's just weird because you're like, "Why are you listening to this music that came out when I was young?" Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm used to working with younger kids who just listen to what's in the radio, like Ed Sheeran or I don't know. That
Yeah.
was, a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, I suppose once you get into your teens and you can start discovering it. If you're really into it, then you can, I mean, like, my favorite band is, like, Pixies, they weren't big.
I just found your Pixies book the other day.
Oh, really? Have
Was
you
it
read
your
it yet?
book? It was your
It
book? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I read it. It's just ended up on I was just moving my bookshelf
yeah.
and, I found it. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, good book.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Should
Well,
give
it's
that back
just
to you at some point."
I've already read it. You can pass it on. That's fine.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll give it to one of my kids.
Oh, here, read this.
"Read this.
They're not
Change
gonna
your life."
understand. So, if anyone doesn't understand who the Pixies are that's listening, in the book, it basically goes through about how they started their band in the '80s, and they were kind of part of a scene in Boston of, like, underground bands, but you just don't really get scenes anymore because of the internet, really. You don't have to go meet up to listen to the music because you can just listen to it all online. So, I could listen to the bands from Boston now if I really wanted to, if you see what I mean.
Mm.
I don't have to be in Boston to be there. And it's a bit of a shame, I think, because it kind of takes away a bit of the, I don't know, excitement of it, really.
Well, I guess, like but if you were 20 years old, you'd probably be inclined to go to some warehouse parties where there might be a scene.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
A lot of my pupils are into house music, and they go to a lot of, like, raves and stuff like that, and they're, like,
Do
18.
they?
Yeah, 18 years old.
Wow. I wonder what a rave's like. Are they the same? Have they changed?
Probably
Is it
not.
like
It's
like
pretty
really
similar.
futuristic raves like in a movie?
I guess there's probably just more people on their phone, but that's about
Yeah,
it. Probably the
maybe.
same, but they're on their phone. Yeah. So, Queens of the Stone Age was painting the walls of your house. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. And
Did you
Pantera, which
watch
I've dubbed Paintera when I paint.
Excellent, really good.
Gonna
So, did you watch that Red Hot Chili Peppers documentary on Netflix about
No,
Hillel?
sorry. That's my sore throat. No is the answer. I don't have Netflix anymore. I cancelled it. I
I should have
cancelled
told you to
most
do
of
it.
our subscriptions, I think, because I just had sort of enough with subscriptions. So,
Yes.
and Netflix was one of the ones I culled.
Well, we don't have it either anymore, but I got it and watched it. I should have
Yeah,
told you
it
to do
might
it for
be one of
homework.
those. To be
Yeah.
honest, that's the only reason I really want to get a subscription now is just to watch like I really want to watch Severance. I don't know
Mhm.
what that is. That on Disney Plus or something?
It's on Apple TV, that.
Right. And so it's just like I just want to watch that one and then get off. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I don't really care about what else is on that.
I have a
But
I just got a new phone, a new Apple phone, and they've given me a free-month trial.
yeah,
Yeah. I can I'll give you the login.
I'm always wary of
They might be
those.
listening to this. No, it's
Yeah,
with Apple. It's
I
from
think I'm.
Apple. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You could get out though. Get out once it's done.
Well, that's it, yeah, because I won't be watching it and you will be, and I'll be like, "Oh, Tom, send me 3.99."
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
Maybe
otherwise, because obviously this
maybe I'll
goes out
get
on
a bit.
Apple Podcasts and someone might be listening and they're just gonna cancel it. Yeah.
No.
They're always listening. I hope so anyway. I hope people are listening.
Podcasts are generally better with listeners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So what? It's just music you've been consuming?
Music and, well, I guess some TV. Yeah, some TV. I'm not an animal. I've been watching TV. I watched David Attenborough's birthday party the other night. That was sweet.
I saw some clips of that.
The best parts were just the bits where they actually played bits of nature documentaries,
Yeah.
and meant like I should watch what is Planet Earth 2? It's like I remember Planet Earth, but I don't think I ever watched 2. But
Hmm.
it's like just the cinematography and everything is just like that much better. It's wild.
When did
It
that come
looks
out?
amazing. I don't know. In the last
Hmm.
like 10 years,
Oh,
he's
really?
been since the age of 90 to 100. He's
Yeah.
popped out loads of stuff.
Well, I mean, it's
Wild.
unbelievable that he is 100 years old. I mean,
Mm,
like when I was born, he was 60.
really?
Crazy, already an old man. Like it was not. He could have died 20 years ago, and he would have been an old man still at that point.
Yeah.
I'm just acquainting myself with my old friend Google here for Planet Earth 2 British
I know
television
too.
series.
That'd be good to get on.
Steen.
26. Oh, that was ages ago. Wow.
Well, 10 years
I'm
ago.
very
Yeah.
behind the times.
Yeah.
But they did the Blue Planet too as well, I believe.
Oh, do you want me to Google that?
If you like.
I always, whenever I listen to
You
podcasts,
can
I
tell this
always
isn't my specialist subject.
hate it when people Google
David
stuff.
Attenborough,
17.
2017. Oh
Yeah.
wow. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'm sure I don't know. It seemed like they'd been up to a lot
Mm.
since like very quite in the last 10 years because they were playing all these clips from all these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Amazon, I've been on to. That's the only one that I really watch stuff on. So I watched like Fallout. I remember Becky mentioning Fallout in
Yeah.
an episode. I
Yeah,
don't think
she
she was
did.
one she was thinking of watching.
Yeah.
I quite liked that. I got really into it on a hangover day. Like, when you're like, I need something fresh. I need
Yeah.
something like that I can just binge a little bit. And it had that sort of, it's almost like steampunkness, but no, I'm not really into steampunk, but 1950s instead of Victorian sort of steampunk and in the future. And yeah, it was awesome. I guess it's from a video game or something, but
It
I
is,
really
yeah.
enjoyed it. And it's got Kyle, what's it, McLaughlin. Is
Oh,
that,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah,
The guy
yeah.
from Twin Peaks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got him in it, which is
Mm.
awesome. And
And Sex and the
yeah, I
City.
don't know. I quite enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the sort of the sets and the sort of steps with a T and and yeah, the sort of just the universe of it. But I guess it's sort of, and Walton Goggins as well.
Who's
It's just
Walter Goggins?
Walton Goggins. He was the baddie in White Lotus
Oh,
season 3.
yes, yes. I've not seen
Yeah,
White Lotus. I believe that's because it's on Amazon.
remember what I watched it on.
I don't know, I
Yeah,
don't have it, but
yeah.
everybody was raving about it.
Oh man, yeah. Well, good.
Yeah. Goggins is such a good surname.
Brilliant surname.
Hello, Mr.
He
Goggins.
also he gives me hope as like he gave me confidence like because his hair goes so far back,
Uh-huh.
but he's so handsome. You know what I mean? And so he kind of gave me confidence to be like, do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna wear my hair up again because I wear it
Yeah.
down for years.
Man, I can't wear my hair up. I'm at that
You could
annoying stage with the
go
baldness
all the
though,
way
where
back.
it's like there's too much hair for me to like grow it out a bit because then I still look a bit like a man who's trying to pretend he's not bald. I need to lose more hair so I can grow it a bit more and then I can style it. Right now, I've just got to shave it
Right.
because, yeah,
Yeah.
this is a
But
shame.
the shave looks good with the baseball hat. Whenever I wear a hat, I feel like it looks wrong having hair. I feel like guys with like really shaved, it just like it's a good look. But
Well,
I
I'll show
don't
you why
think.
I'm wearing a baseball hat right now. It's because otherwise you'll be distracted by the light shining off the top of my head. That's the only reason I wear the hat.
Yeah. Well, it's a good hat,
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not?
go Yankees.
Go Yankees.
Big baseball fan.
Do you watch baseball?
No, we're just a big fan of the hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it really.
Classic hats.
It is a classic hat. So, are you playing much music at the moment for yourself in bands or just at school?
No, not really. I'm playing drums by myself, but I also like playing. If I'm learning a song, it'll be to help the kids learn it, to be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
which is really quite fun to do, actually. I really enjoy that.
yeah. What
And so
kind of
I'll just know the guitar line. I'll be like, "You're doing that guitar line. You need to
mm,
do it like this," and
yeah,
I'll be like, "Okay,"
yeah.
So yeah,
So, what years do you teach? Do you teach all the way through to the year 13?
I'm doing up to Key Stage 4, and I'm doing BTEC, not GCSE, because the other teacher takes the GCSE.
I
The
see.
BTEC's a little more casual, a little more vocational.
Right, I
They can
see.
kind of direct it more the way that they want to,
Oh,
which
cool.
is what I would have totally taken if I had been offered it, but I don't think I was.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Nice. So
yeah.
that's like GCSE age, is it? That's 16, up to 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, year 10 and 11, and we don't have any A-level students at our school. To be honest, it's been a bit of a rocky road for the music department in our school, so I feel like there's been less uptake just because 'cause it's been with staff members
Oh, right. I
coming
see.
and going and stuff like that.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
Enjoying it?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a busy day in a school. You never know what's gonna happen. I like it. I like it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Good.
Yeah, and they
I'm
pay
pleased.
me, which is really nice. So even when they're being complete shits, I'm just like, "I'm getting paid for this." I don't say that, but, like, I don't care. It's just like, if you don't wanna learn,
Yeah.
doesn't make a
Yeah.
difference to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, alright. But,
Yeah.
sometimes it can be like that. They can be really annoying, but
It well,
generally, they're
obviously.
really good.
Yeah, slightly different in my situation because they're almost kind of not forced to go to your lessons, but, like, people are, like, paying me directly. Like, if they don't, they really kind of value the time, if you see what I mean.
A
Did you
big time.
when you were
Yeah.
doing, like, one-on-one lessons, did you find that?
I don't know. They were younger kids, so I don't really think
Mm.
they valued their parents that much.
Yeah, God, my kids, whenever I go in the shop and they're like, "Can we buy this?" And I'm like, "No," because it costs money. But we
Yeah,
actually have started giving them pocket money. We could have a little star chart. They have certain criteria to, do if they have good table manners all week or if they,
that's
money
nice. Little
if they
reward system.
basically, and then they get £2 at the end of the week.
Do they have chores?
Not specifically, but, it's kind of like if they do jobs that help us out, so it's not like you must, I don't know, mop the floor or whatever. It's just kinda like if I'm emptying the dishwasher and they help me, if you see what I mean,
Mm.
or if I'm washing the car and they help me,
Mm.
that kinda thing.
Yeah. What, like unprovoked? Like you don't say, "Will you help me?" They just help you, or
Well,
do you ask them?
yeah, probably a bit of both, but it's kinda
Yeah.
like, I mean, if it's washing the car, that's quite exciting, so Bonnie will
Mm.
definitely be on board with that because I mean, when I washed my work car with her, I had to then wash my car again afterwards because she did such a bad job. It's when we wash the family car, it's not so bad because it doesn't matter if
Yeah.
it looks bad at the end,
Yeah.
hilariously.
That's a wonderfully bonding activity. That sounds nice.
Yeah,
Washing your
it's
car
good.
with your old man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she does like doing anything with me, to be honest. I know
Yeah.
that sounds weird, but yeah, if I'm doing it, then she'll wanna be involved. But they spent their, pocket money on small items for, the fairy garden at our allotment, so they've created a fairy garden. So
Well spent.
that's why we were in Sostrian Green, the, Danish shop, which sells it's almost like stuff for doll's house, but it's not quite that high quality.
Mm.
So we got some fence and a door and some tables and chairs for the fairy garden, which
Wicked.
Bonnie then took some pictures of. And then today they had show and tell at school, and Bonnie had 3 pictures. And apparently she was talking for 20 minutes, which is impressive, about her fairy garden.
There's no time. Yeah, they just let them go until they're tired of talking about their
Yeah, I
thing.
think so, because the
They
teacher's
don't
like,
have a
this is filling
To
time.
be honest, yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't need to make more lesson plan. They just
Yeah,
like, do you know
exactly.
what? You do your fairy garden bit.
Yeah, take control of the lesson. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's it's a bit tricky because we often forget to give them the stars, and at the end of the week we're like, have you actually done this week?" Need to be a bit more consistent with it because then they'll definitely behave way better when they know there's some kind of reward at the end of it,
Mhm.
which is, good.
Yeah.
Things like table manners and stuff like that.
Essential. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I bet. I bet.
yeah, yeah. Bonnie's, like, really into farting, so I have to
Did
try
she
and
get
not
a
laugh
star
when she does it.
for one of those?
No, no,
Or is
I
that
just have
not
to
something you want to encourage?
Well, not at the dinner table. Try to not it's hard not to laugh, though, when they do stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
I just have to pretend that I'm angry. "Don't do that!" Because, they're only young, so,
Pretending to
like
be really annoyed by a fart that you find hilarious.
yeah, exactly. "Oh, you won't get £2 if you do that." And then, um but yeah, it's always funny. But it's just, it's the thing that, like, if they get comfortable doing it, they'll then do it at school or they'll do it, out of the house, and
Yeah.
that's the trouble.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I do find that I can't be as
Inappropriate.
silly as I want to be because, they have to teach them the boundaries, obviously, and so
Mhm.
if I'm just being silly the whole time, like, it's just this an absolute free for all, so I have to actually kind of rein it in the house quite a lot.
That's difficult. I find it really difficult to do that in the classroom as well, to be
Mm.
honest. Sometimes I'll think of a joke and I'll be like, "Ah, I'm not gonna say that."
I can't say that's what she said in
It's
front of these children.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like, "Ah, damn it." And I've made the mistake before where you know, especially with young kids, even if you do something silly and you go like
Yeah.
that, and you point to something and go, "Boop," then suddenly they'll go, "Boop," and they'll all do it, and you'll be like, "Fuck," and
Yeah, for
it's
the
just
benefit of the tape, Tom just pointed and went boop.
and
Yeah.
it's just not worth it. And it's just like, you know, and then you got to take like 10 seconds to get everybody just like to calm down again,
Yeah. Stop
and then you
booping.
just wish,
Just
yeah.
try and get them to boop in time and then
Do you know what?
turn it into a
Yeah,
song.
that's a great. I mean, yeah, you're a
Just
teacher. You,
start
yeah,
clapping.
lean into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta get into that
yeah,
boop.
yeah. No, for sure. We literally done. Sometimes you can do stupid things, but do them in time, and
Yeah.
then there you go. You're teaching rhythm,
Yeah.
and and they're doing it rather than like fighting you on it, and they're doing
Yeah.
it because they think they're messing about.
Yeah.
But actually, they're doing what you want them to do.
Yeah. I'm
It's
just
a
imagining
real.
you doing some kind of like
Mm.
Charlie Chaplin, like you've fallen over on your face. But it's in time. So then you just keep doing it just to keep it going.
Yeah, right. Whatever it takes, you know.
I actually got told off for making a "That's What She Said" joke in front of the kids a few weeks ago, actually. But in my defense, Amy said, "Wow, 18 inches is massive." And I just like involuntarily said it in front of the children. And Amy was like, "No, you don't do that."
Imagine
Yeah. Oh,
if
wow.
that's just their answer to everything after you've taught it to them,
Yeah, I know.
and they
Well,
go around.
I've stopped saying it because I have
Yeah,
to. I can't say it at
yeah.
work either,
They
obviously.
they can't say that.
Oh, I did
Yeah, you
actually
don't
once
at
say "That's what
a
she said"
friend's
in
house.
front of a pupil, but it was an 18-year-old boy because we were practicing pulling out onto a 60-mile-an-hour road, and there was a gap to go in, but a lorry was coming. And as it came past, I was just like, "How come you didn't go in that one?" And he said, "Oh, I was just intimidated by the size." So I said,
I thought when you said pulling out, that's the direction you were going.
"No."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so much opportunity
Yeah, I know. I know.
everywhere.
Again, I said that
Mm.
involuntarily. It just slipped out of my mouth, and then and then
I mean, it's the way you're conditioned at this point, I think.
I know. I think I'd been teaching him for a while, and he got my sense of humor, so like it wasn't too awkward. It wasn't like
Yeah.
the first lesson with a 17-year-old girl. That would be so awkward.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't do it. So,
No.
good. Anyway, moving on. If you were on a desert island, which dessert would you eat first?
I was actually really surprised, but I think Nick said what I probably would immediately go to.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was Nick. I might be wrong. He went for cheese plate.
He went for fish.
He went for for fish
Yeah.
for dessert.
Sashimi.
Oh, did he? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay, it was somebody else.
I can't
Somebody
remember.
went for a cheese plate, and I would generally go for cheese plate. I don't have that much of a sweet tooth, to be
Apart
honest.
from the chocolate that you eat every day when you get home from work.
That's true. Touche. But I never want some. I tend to after I've had a really tasty savory meal, and if I mean it's I'm only having dessert if it's a special occasion. You know, I'm not having dessert every day.
No.
Then it'll be something like a cheese plate. But also, I do love. I mean, I love cheesecake, and also in the running would be carrot cake, which my mum makes me every birthday.
Well, yes, I think I've had that. Yeah.
Yeah, you may have
Yeah.
done. And so there's a few options. I mean, to be honest, did I actually have a nickname that I'm not sure you know about?
What? How? What do
Yeah,
you have a nickname that I don't know
like
about?
a family nickname.
But even still, what is it?
Apart from TC, so you know
I know.
TC obviously.
Yeah.
But when I used to be called Two Pudding Tom.
Why did I not know that?
I
Oh
mean,
man.
they were this way back, and
Yeah.
so I used to actually always have two puddings.
Different
So
ones
I'd
or?
probably choose two puddings. It would have been I would have probably just gone back for seconds for the same pudding.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah.
Two pudding
So
Tom.
I don't know, maybe, and we never call it dessert in our household. I don't know why. It's always pudding.
Yeah, it was pudding when I was a kid as well. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's
So
just the what pudding would you eat first on Pudding Island doesn't really work in the same way because there's
you
no
could
pun.
go to Pudding Peninsula
Go to the Pudding Peninsula. Yeah. You could walk home.
across.
Exactly. Well, I mean, on the peninsula, you could walk home, so that's fine. You're not stuck on like
Yeah,
you are on an
right.
island.
Exactly. Yeah, no problem.
We failed to mention that you are the last member of Zazu, the funk rock band, to come on the podcast.
Collection
We've
is complete.
full house now.
Yeah.
If we had known that your nickname was Two Pudding Tom back then, we probably would have written a song about it. So it was probably for the best that you'd ever told us.
God, yeah. Kieran would write some great lyrics. Lyrics for that. Lots of
As soon as he
food.
listens to this, he will 100% be starting to write a song called Two Pudding Tom. He's just finished his tour, so he's probably got time on his hands to write a song called Two Pudding Tom.
This might be that maybe this is what this will spark the next remote collab. We've
Yes.
done a few, haven't we?
Yeah, getting the band back
It's been a
together
while.
via the internet. It has. Yeah, we never released any of that to anybody. Maybe we should. If anyone's interested in any new Zazu songs, we did write some a couple of years ago. Not that I had much help with it, I just designed some T-shirts.
And I was spitballing ideas
Yes.
throughout,
Yeah,
That's yeah.
exactly. Well, Two Pudding Tom, any particular cheese you'd have on your, cheese board?
I like a selection of, uh, well, like, I really like a sheep's, a goat's, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that much about cheese. I just know that I really like the soft ones
Uh-huh.
and
I
the slightly smelly ones, but the not too smelly ones. I'm not afraid of it Stilton, but I don't want much of it.
Mhm.
But I do want chili jam.
Yes. So it's
Yeah.
gotta have
And
something.
probably sourdough crackers or something
Ooh,
like that.
yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. Because I'm avoiding gluten, we did Secret Santa actually at Christmas, with Amy's family, and Amy's mum got me, and she basically created a hamper of she just went to a nice shop and got loads of gluten-free stuff, and I had so many nice crackers. There was one that basically had so much going on in the cracker that I didn't need to put anything else on the cheese because there was, like, cranberries, and it was sourdough, and there was seeds, and so you would I could just eat the crackers on their own. There's so much flavor. So
Mm.
that was like, if you put something on top,
Bougie crackers.
they were, yeah, the most bougie
Mm.
crackers I've had. But, like, if I put a chili jam on top of that, it would be like, "Well, there's too much going on now. I need a plain cracker for my chili jam."
Yeah. The sick episode.
Yeah,
Sick
it's a
as
sick
episode,
episode.
man.
Yeah, the thing is
Yeah.
though that those coughs and nose blowing will probably get cut out, but I'll leave the sick episode bit in there. Cool. So, if you had a time machine, where would you go?
I thought about this, and then initially I was like, "Oh, well, I've been watching loads of been really into watching AI reconstructions of London in
Yeah,
1600s,
I've
like
seen one
London
of those.
Bridge and stuff." And you're
Yeah.
like, "Man, I know that road, and this is what," And, I thought maybe somewhere but then I thought that would be a horrible place to go. It would stink, there would be heads on spikes. It would just be awful. I would
Yeah.
hate it. So I don't want to go there. And to be honest, history, I guess eventually realized that history, it would be really nice, like Denise was saying, like, let's go back and you're talking about going back and meeting people who you know. That's obviously I think that's like the best answer, kind of. But I don't want to do that either. But history, like, we already know what's happened, but in the future we don't.
Huh?
Like, so I'm gonna go with sometime in the future.
Yeah, like next week.
Not next, no, no, too close, but not too far though. You don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go too far. I don't know. Maybe just sort of
10 years?
maybe I'd
20
be
years?
interested to see what it's like 100 years, or maybe I would live that long, and then I'd see what it's like anyway. So maybe that would be a waste of a time trip.
What, are you gonna be 139?
Or nearly though.
Yeah.
With medicine and I don't
Yeah.
know, we're all living longer all
No,
the time.
yeah, David Attenborough's 100.
But I don't know, yeah, maybe 200 years. I
Mhm.
don't know, just far enough to be where whoa, because if you consider the last 50 years of technological
Yeah,
advancement, then the next 100 or 2 is gonna be astonishing.
yeah,
It just has to be.
yeah,
The curve is like this, and
yeah, yeah.
so I kind of want to see what's going on there, what's happening.
Yeah, I suppose everything might have been blown up.
Well, yeah, it could backfire horribly, be really depressing. But most of history is really depressing too.
Yep.
But it's more hopeful because you know that we get to this point. But so yeah, I could come back from my time trip just never smile again,
Yeah, I've seen
because it might
you
be
don't wanna
just
see what I've seen.
yeah. Well, and what everybody's gonna be walking into if it's bad, if it's like Terminator 2 bad, you know.
Yeah.
I
"Give me
don't
your
know.
clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle." Well, that was Terminator 1. That was Terminator 1.
Yeah, no, 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 that was 2.
Was that
That
2?
was 2.
Okay. Okay,
Maybe you
cool.
didn't both. I mean, it was good. It's a good line. Both
Here's
are
a good line.
recycling.
It's a great line. Good answer. I mean, it's
So
interesting
many
to
great
go to
lines.
the future, but I mean, it would be scary, as you said. It would be scary to know what's gone on. I'm afraid of the future.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's hard to be not to be pessimistic.
I think as well, if you go back, like sometimes when I'm watching stuff, I don't know, like Time Team, like so much of it is like guesswork. They're like, well, they could have been doing this. And so, like, what we read in our history books, I know we've got like records, some people wrote some stuff down, but I bet so much of it is not true. You'd go back and you'd be like, what? This isn't like what we learned at school. This is completely different. That would be interesting.
What do you mean? What when
Well,
I'm
what we, because sometimes
historically?
Yeah, like sometimes because there isn't like video footage of what's going on. Say like all the Roman stuff was so long ago that actually maybe quite a lot of it was not what we thought.
People are just kind of filling in the blanks.
Or kind of like with the dinosaurs as well. Like a lot of them,
Big time.
they're kind of
Yeah.
like, well, I guess this is what they look like. And you like get
Yeah.
there and you're like, well, this is well different.
Well, they were all birds though, weren't they? And
Yeah,
then we've all given them all scales and stuff, and it's
yeah,
like they were birds. Like a raptor's skeleton is exactly the same as a chicken's. It's just bigger. Oh,
yeah,
actually, I don't know if it is bigger. I think Jurassic Park made them bigger, but actually, the raptors. I don't know. I don't think raptors' skeletons are actually that big.
yeah. Uh,
And chicken
chickens just
skeletons are identical. They're
chickens
chickens.
just raptors in disguise.
So why would a chicken suddenly have scales? They probably had feathers.
Yeah. What
I
came
don't know.
first, the chicken or the raptor?
Right.
I don't know.
That's the question.
The
And
egg.
then, yeah, I don't know. I still kind of sort of am unsure when I see any dinosaur thing that still has scales because I thought that scientifically that was considered kind of an old
Yeah.
idea, but maybe we still think that. I don't
Well,
know.
there's probably a mix, isn't there? Because essentially alligators are they haven't really changed, have they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
they've
got
just lost their
prehistoric
feathers.
sharks and stuff, don't you?
Yes,
So, you
yes.
got those guys.
Do you ever see that I once saw a movie, some movie called like Mega Shark something or
Yes.
whatever.
Wait, oh, Dino Shark.
Dino Shark, yes, that was
Did
it.
we watch that together?
Maybe we did. It was a while ago.
That was like in your 20s, like
Yeah.
having a session watching a stupid movie.
Yes.
The Dino Shark is definitely one that I've seen. It's
The,
like a B movie, just a really awful film.
yes, kind of like
Yeah.
intentionally bad, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
The, ice there's, like, there are loads of 'cause of global warming, like, all the ice sheets are melting,
That's it.
and it
Yeah,
releases a frozen dinosaur
yeah.
shark.
Just drops him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
It's a great premise. I mean, it could really happen.
Could it?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's goldfish that you can freeze a goldfish and then thaw it out and then it's off. It's
Can you?
good, isn't it? I
Can you
think
do that?
so. Yeah, when a pond freezes in winter,
Yeah.
the goldfish will freeze in it,
Yeah.
like Demolition Man,
Yeah.
and then and it thaws out, and then they're alive again. They're fine. They're good to go. Cold-blooded.
Man, that's crazy. And they're not hungry.
Yeah. So you could probably freeze a shark. It's a fish, right?
Well, is it? Or is it a mammal?
Well, everything slows down. Everything stops, right? They probably die and then come back to life. I don't know. Your heart would stop, wouldn't it?
Like being
If you got frozen,
cryogenically frozen. Right.
like Demolition. Yeah,
Like Demolition Man. Although, not that I've seen that movie for a long time. Wesley Snipes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Rambo. What's it?
Sylvester Stallone. Maybe that's worth a rewatch. It's the kind of movie, though, that if I suggest to Amy, "Should we watch Demolition Man?" She'll say, "No." It's not really
I
her
did
vibe.
rewatch it in the last. I think it was on TV in the last 5 or 10 years, and it wasn't as good as I remember it being. That's not surprising, is it?
Not really, no.
But it's funny, and yeah, why not?
Yeah. Why not indeed? Okay, Tom. So if you were on a special, not sorry, if you were on a game show, what would your specialist subject be?
I don't have a good memory, so I don't think that I would be good at anything that I haven't done really, really recently. Like, as far as general knowledge goes, I get quite, yeah, I just sort of, I just, it's too far back there. So what did sorry, bear with me.
No, it's fine.
Methods to keep cats from pooing on your flat roof is what I've gone with.
Is this a problem? The problem that you have to,
It's something that I've researched recently,
yes,
not
for
for
the
no
show,
reason,
right?
not for the show. No, separate matters.
Have you got a neighbour's cat that is pooing on a flat roof?
Yes, got a few cats. Not sure exactly who the culprit is at this point.
You're going to set up some like motion censored cameras.
That's one option. There are a few,
Well,
which no doubt you'll ask me about.
I will. Welcome to specialist subject, and your specialist subject is how to stop a cat pooing on a flat roof. Question number 1. What
Ready?
strong-smelling citrus item is often suggested as a natural deterrent to stop cats using a flat roof as a toilet?
Lemon.
Correct. You could also use orange. True or false? Installing motion-activated sprinklers can help discourage cats from visiting a flat roof. Correct.
I've thought about it. I haven't been invested yet. It's not gotten to that stage, but I might have to drop some more money on this situation.
At the
We'll
moment,
see.
it's just you and a super soaker.
Nah, not yeah. We've not got one of those yet. But the thing is, you'd have to sit there in a rocking chair just waiting for it, wouldn't you? And I just
Yeah.
don't see that happening. It's not realistic.
No,
So we haven't gone for the super soaker.
shame. Question number 3. What type of surface covering is commonly used to make a flat roof uncomfortable for cats to walk or squat on?
Like prickly mat,
Correct. Yeah.
right?
It's an anti-cat mesh or
Yeah.
plastic spike mats.
So plastic spike mat is
Yeah.
where I've gone to at this point, and I've done them in key locations where are sort of key access routes to the flat roof. So the fence that I know that they walk on, like, so I did cut a really thin strip and put it on top of the fence, which is the hop off point.
Yeah.
And then up the top of that point, furthermore, there's another set of mesh, that stuff.
Where's the flat
So
roof?
up there, out the back.
The back, yeah. You just
Yeah,
pointed
yeah,
at it, but so at the back of your house. Okay. Got you.
yeah.
Question number 4. Which garden animal's scent is sometimes sold as a deterrent to keep cats away from certain areas?
Garden animal.
Yeah, that's a bit of a
But as far as other animals' scents,
yeah.
I know that you can buy lion and tiger poo,
Yes, correct.
but that's not
A
a
garden animal.
garden animal.
It does say garden animal in the question, and then the lion dung pellets is one of the answers. And
Mm.
there's also another animal's scent you can buy. Do you know which animal that would be? You might find this in your garden.
What? Oh, a fox?
Yeah, correct. And question number 5. Why is it important not to leave food scraps or bird feed near a flat roof if you want to stop cats pooing there?
Why would you leave food scraps on a flat roof?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a very strange question. Make sure you don't leave your food scraps on a flat roof.
I don't know why. I thought you've got me there. I've no
Well,
idea.
food attracts birds and rodents, which can attract cats.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
right. Yeah, okay. The food chain.
the food chain the food chain goes cats, bird, scraps.
That's it. That's the food chain. 101.
I think they were struggling for a fifth question on that topic. But I
Mm.
mean, congratulations, you got 4 out of 5.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Any other business? Anything else you've got to you want to get off your chest?
This is like a confession box.
Anything else you've been consuming or anything you want to say?
No, not so much. I think we've covered a lot. I think it's been a nice time. Nice
Yeah, it's
chat.
been a sick chat.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah.
I'll leave that coughing. Well, thanks very much for coming on.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
Lovely to speak to you. Thank you to everybody who's been listening. Please like and subscribe to the show if you haven't already. And yeah, it's nice to chat.